Hey y'all. Well, I guess today we're going to be taking Hamish up to the Virginia Tech School of Veterinary Medicine. Unfortunately, because I don't have a stock trailer or a truck that will pull it, I'm waiting on my buddy Tim to get here with his truck. I have arranged to rent a stock trailer from one of the bigger farms here in the area. So we got to go over and pick it up and then bring it back here and then try and get Hamish corralled up inside it. And then we can take him up to deck. Basically what's going to happen is, because of that wound on the side of his face, I'm going by it. There's this cauliflower looking thing on the side of his jaw, just under his orbital socket. And, honestly, I can't tell if the thing's getting bigger or not. But given the fact that I just recently noticed it more, I assume that it has. But the only way to be able to tell is really to get x-rays of his noggin. When he was at Tech last year, or year before last, they were able to get x-rays of his jaw and head and things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get him up there and get some more x-rays. If it has changed, then they can go ahead and treat him. And if not, then, I'll have some peace of mind and, we'll go ahead and bring him on home. But the only way to be sure, really, is to go ahead and get him up there and give him the time to let him x-ray him. And that way there's a measurable difference, between the x-rays. So they'll be able to tell, fairly quick whether or not that thing is getting bigger or if it's still just the same size. And for whatever reason, I'm just now noticing it more. Of course, my buddy Tim is running late. I just had to go down and pound on his door and wake his ass up, which really sucks. So I'm hoping he won't be too much longer. I've already paid a deposit on the trailer rental, because I got to get him up there one way or the other. I was hoping it'd be, fairly quick and easy, but nothing in my life is fairly quick or easy. So this is just one of those things. Anyway, just thought I'd fill you guys in on what's going on. I'll have some more video of us loading him up and getting him up there and whatnot, so you guys hang on. Well, we finally got Hamish loaded up. Took about 45 minutes. He was fighting every step of the way, and I think he kind of knew what was coming up. Didn't know exactly, but he knew he didn't want to get in that trailer. So anyway, I'm hoping he'll settle down on the ride up. Alrighty, I'll check in with you in a bit. Here we are, waiting to get checked in. He is not a happy camper. You're not happy, are you, buddy? Right there is that cauliflower thing that I was worried about. It looks to me like it's gotten bigger, but maybe it's just got less hair covering it because of the heat. No, I just don't know. So now we're gonna find out.
Sir, go ahead and keep these things in the truck. You're done mask.
Oh.
I can get you one sitting Come on, dude. Let's go, buddy. Come on.
Come on, Hamish. Get.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, go on, dude. Go there. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Hamish. Get. Get. Come on. Get.
Go on.
Come on, Hamish.
Go on.
Get.
There's a wall here. Go on.
Come on. Get.
Come on, there's a wall right here. Go on.
Come on, Hamish. Come on, buddy.
Go on.
Come on. Come on, Hamish. Come on, buddy.
This is really like a gate hole right here.
Is that where he's going?
Yeah, that's right. That's all ready to go. Come on.
Can it open up more? Buddy. Come on, Hamish.
Come on, little kid. Let's go. Come on.
Come on, buddy.
Here, let's go.
Come on. Yep. There you go. About 10 minutes.
Okay. I was just going to try to find your mask, but you're not supposed to be in here. You get a mask?
Hey y'all, well, we finally got Hamish up to Virginia Tech. It took some doing. He didn't want to go at all. You know, it took about 45 minutes just to get him inside the trailer, which is pretty unusual for Hamish. You know, he's usually fairly complacent when it comes to asking him to do things like that. But I guess he remembers. But yeah, he wasn't real thrilled about it at all. We got him up there. He never did settle down, you know, for the whole trip really. So he knew something was up. But we got him up there and got him unloaded, and I thought, you know, well, he'll be fine from here. He didn't want to walk down the corridor either. So he doubled back on me a few times, and you know, I wound up waving my hat and hollering, and you know, of course the other guys are just jumping out of the way because they don't know him. You know, and I'm sitting there taking a bucket to his horn. And they must have thought I was crazy or something. You know, it was funny. He kept turning back on me, and I kept jumping in front of him, and you know, I'd use my hand to knock his horn away, you know, try and force him in another direction. And every time he swung towards one of the guys, they just kind of jumped back. You know, they must have thought I was crazy or something, because every time he turned towards me, I'd just jump right in his face. But, you know, they don't know him either. Anyway, Doc already called me, you know, Dr. Brookhart, seems like a very nice lady. She said that they were going to go ahead and do the x-rays in the morning, which is fairly quick in my book. You know, I figured it'd take him maybe till tomorrow afternoon or Wednesday before they could do anything. But apparently they don't want to wait. you know, for anybody that missed it, basically what they're going to do is they're going to take x-rays of his skull. And they're going to compare the x-rays now versus the x-rays that they took last time he was there. And that way they've got a measurable difference, and they can tell whether or not it's gotten bigger or it's stayed the same, or you know what. So I guess that's about the best way to do it. One of the other things they're going to do for me is put a magnet down in him. Yeah, y'all heard right, a magnet. You know, there's a disease that cattle can get sometimes called hardware disease. And basically what happens is during the course of the animal's life, grazing or whatever, you know, they pick up old pieces of metal laying around the farm. You know, screws, old rusty nails, you know, things like that. And because those things don't digest, they get stuck, basically. And what the magnets do is, you know, they put them down in the rumen and they attract all the metal, and they keep it from going further down the digestive tract, you know, to where it can cause more damage. So I put one in him. He was probably only about 2 years old at the time, so it's been a while, and it was sort of a small one. So I'm sure it's needing to be added to by now. Anyway, that's basically the way it went today. Took the trailer back. I guess if they're done by Wednesday or so, we'll go back over and pick the trailer up again and go get him. Hopefully getting him on the trailer when we get up there won't be that big a deal. Maybe he'll realize that he's about to go home. So we can hope. Anyway, I just wanted to fill you guys in on how it went. You know, I know I promised you guys I'd take some video for you, but you know, as ornery as he had been, there just wasn't a chance to. So I apologize for that. Anyway, I'll see y'all in a bit. Bye.